Hello YouTubers, well, it's finally happened. The UK has gone on lockdown due to the coronavirus.
Wait. You can't say that.
Can't say what?
You can't mention the coronavirus on YouTube.
Why can't I say that?
You just can't. You just can't.
Why? They're mentioning it on the news all the fucking time. Why don't they want it to mention it on YouTube? It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh, you can't swear either.
Of course I fucking swear. I'll say whatever the fuck I want. I don't give a shit. You're not exactly, bending over for us, actually. You know what? You're doing the best you can, actually, to try and crush us all down a bit more, aren't you? Basically, unless we're the all happy-go-friendly stuff, you're just gonna try and, push us to one side and hoping that, we quit.
Look, you just can't mention it. You've just got to call it the virus.
You just gotta call it the virus. Why don't I compromise? We'll say COVID-19.
No. You can't say that. And you can't say lockdown either.
Why? That makes no sense.
Look, just... I'll tell you if you're going wrong anyway. You just continue on.
Okay. So, we do have a problem here. But don't worry, since we are forced to stay within our home...
We prefer encouraged.
Well, look, there's £1,000 fine if you're caught outside by the police and, you're not out for a relevant reason. Although, seeing that, I went out to the Co-op today to go grab, some essentials like bread, butter, and some juice. Because, we ran out because there's barely any fucking food left. And there was still kids playing outside.
Look, just don't mention that.
Fine. But anyway, here's some of the stuff you can be doing. If you're lucky enough to have the Blu-ray box sets, then obviously you can be watching those. You can be watching them on DVD as well. And if you're a fucking weirdo, yes, Reese, I'm talking to you, you can be watching them on VHS and then turning up the greening to try and make the quality even worse because somehow that is nostalgic. If you have some of the vinyl range, then obviously you can have 2 blocks of entertainment. You can be listening to some audio, as well as watching Spinny, which is what I do. You can be obviously doing all this stuff. Big Finish, although not be releasing any physical releases, they are doing still digital ones. So next month, obviously, we've got some box sets coming out, such as Susan's War, which I have pre-ordered, and let me know if you actually want me to do a video on that when it comes out or a review. So you can still, get Big Finish digitally. Not to say that, you'll never get the physical copies, but you're just going to have to wait for them a bit longer than, say, if you were to just, buy them regularly. So you can be doing that. You can obviously be playing with your action figures. Okay, I say play, kind of pick them up, look at them and go, and they're nice for about 15 minutes just staring at them. Yeah, come on, we all do this. We all just pick them up and go, aren't they nice? But we're scared to really move them too much because we don't want to damage them or move them in any way, shape or form. It's just the way it is. Meh. But obviously, let's cut the crap. Because, there's obviously the obvious thing to be doing during this time of being inside.
Go on.
So obviously there's the obvious thing to be doing while we're inside, and that's, obviously wanking.
Whoa. Look, you are doing so well. You're making it, a normal video, and then you go and do this.
Oh, for fuck's sake, have you been watching my content in the past few years, or ever? I am known for being a fucking weirdo. For some people, that's part of the appeal. For some people, obviously, they're weirded out by it and would rather I didn't do it, but fucking who cares? At least I can see, you know, I'm not doing the safe, family-friendly stuff. I'm actually doing something a little bit more interesting than that. At least I'm doing something that is actually me, you know. But that's not safe. How is it not safe? When have you ever known a YouTube video come out of the screen and attack you? Because if that is a real thing, I would really like to know.
You just can't be doing that. You just can't. It's not right.
Look, this isn't right. At the minute. The situation we're in isn't exactly right. We're all going to be driven a little bit mad, you know? From lack of fresh air, if anything else. I mean, sure, you know, we're all coping at the minute. But will we be in, 3 months' time? Will we all be fine then? Who knows? I mean, for God's sake, there are some fucking idiots out there who are literally driving around B&Ms, panicking, using the excuse of they're going there to get Ting stuff, looking for TARDIS sets. And no, I'm not bloody joking with that. You know that for a fact. Because, as we all know, people can't wait 5 fucking minutes for them. I mean, obviously you could put the effort in beforehand, but if there's just simply none in your area, then unfortunately you're just going to have to wait for it. That's just a thing. Unfortunately, the world is not perfect at the minute. We're probably going to be waiting a lot longer for the season 14 box set to come out. We're going to be waiting longer for that. Unfortunately, it's just a waiting game. But are you telling me, that you'd rather risk life on limb, risk getting the coronavirus, yeah? Because the thing is, for me, the virus itself is not the thing that I'm worried about. Because I'm pretty certain that I'll be able to survive it. But you know who I'm not? You know who I know will die if they get it. I know that if I get it and I spread it to my family, if it was my brother and sister, they'll be fine as well. What about me dog? And since I'm looking after me Granny at the minute, because of this, what if she gets it? Because I'm looking after her because she's got no one else. What if that's the case? Because I'm staying inside. I'm not fucking going out. I'm only going out for bloody essentials. Literally, the most, outside that I experience is literally the occasional trip and back to the co-op, which takes me about 10 minutes. And that's fucking it. So yeah, stay inside and binge watch and have your wanks. Fucking hell, that's a bloody difficult thing to do, isn't it? Ooh. Yeah, I know, if we're forced to staying for months on end, it's gonna be difficult, but come on. I mean, the no socialising thing. You do realise that you can still talk to people online. That's still a thing. Especially, apparently young people are complaining about not being able to, go out and socialise. When was the last time you went out to a place and actually met people to socialise? Come on, be realistic here. I mean, it's just mental. It's all mentalness. All going fucking doolally here. Literally, you're not being... Literally, do you want us to go fucking full North Korea here? Because it's just because the thing is, that's why we've gone on fucking lockdown. Because there was fucking idiots out there not taking shit seriously. And now, unfortunately, it's to the next step. And if people ignore that, it'll be the next step afterwards. Literally, all the last thing is you just stay inside and only go out for essential stuff. And have up to 1 hour of exercise out a day. Or even then, though, they're kind of like, a bit iffy about it. Like, come on. What you've got to do is just stay inside.
But what about...
No. I know what you're going to say. What about if you ran out of Doctor Who to watch? Seriously, are you going to binge watch all of Doctor Who? All of Doctor Who, finish it. And it's just like, well, that's it, got nothing else. Are you that shallow that literally you're going to binge watch all of Doctor Who? Like the recons and that and everything. The loose cannons. And if you do finish that, and you still can't go outside, then shit, you're fucked. Is that really it? Is that how shallow of a person you really are? Like, Doctor Who is the one and only thing in your fucking life. And that's it. And even then, you could read the books, you could listen to all of the big finishes. You spend a fucking fortune on them, but still, that won't be the end. And even then, if you manage to go through all that, which, by the way, let's kid ourselves. Also, second, see if you can, because we know you fucking can't. It's just like, then, really? Really and truly, honestly? Come on. It's more life than just that, isn't there? You could be doing something else. I'm doing this. I don't know for what fucking reason, but I am. I'm still here. I'm still alive, Am I going insane? Well, it depends whether you thought I was sane in the first place. It's all about, I don't know. I mean, if you're bored, you're worried about your relatives, you can call them up. You can give them a ring. Surprisingly enough, the virus cannot travel around a fucking phone line. It cannot travel through the fucking internet to you. I know it's a stressful time. You can always have a chat. You can always have a fucking moan about it. Because that's what we do best. We love complaining about things. So we can just have something in common at last, all of us, to complain about this. About the situation. Exactly. So do you have any problems with that?
Look, this is not a family-friendly content!
Oh, fuck your family-friendly stuff. If kids are forced to stay inside and with their parents and that, shit, it's gonna not be family-friendly for fucking ever. Everyone has to realise that they have to face the real world eventually. When are you going to, YouTuber? When are you going to? The world isn't family-friendly.